Welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. Today, this is episode 172. And we're going to continue along with those penny rolls that I got from that that different branch that I never went to before. And next time I go to the doctor again, I'm definitely going to swing by there and see if... So let's start this... I could probably do a whole nother video on what I'm going to start this video on. But since we're only doing one roll, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. First of all, everyone who has a hang up on pennies, kick rocks, man. I mean, you're in the minority, just so you know that. All right, everyone who thinks a penny is only called a cent, and look at that, that's a nice penny. You're amongst the minority, just so you know that. You're amongst the weird few who are not like the other 99% of the world who call U.S. pennies pennies. Not one place do you see on any roll. I mean, you got the C sign there. I guess that's a cent. So, I mean, honestly, it's both, right? You can call it a penny or you can call it a cent. But to be on a hang up like, don't call them pennies, you're out of your mind. All right. So I just got to get that out because someone left me another, I get these comments all the time. Oh, don't call them pennies. It's like, man, you go kick stones, man. Beat it. Okay. So I got that out of my system, right? Because every place you look, everybody calls them pennies, and just some people got weird hang-ups, and they want to intrude upon other people's serenity and bother them. Okay. So that's that. The other thing is, for about a week, I used this loop. Let me tell you, this is a great loop. But there's a but. There's always a but. I don't know if it's the shape of my head. The dexterity it takes to pop it out, or what. But when I put this 25-cent piece of plastic that looks like it popped out of one of those that you put the quarter in and a toy comes out in the little peanut bubbles, I put it right into my eyeball and it works perfectly. And I was missing it, so I went looking for it because I took it with me on vacation. I had to go. When I came back, I misplaced it, and that's it. And I started using it again, and I was like, man, you're going back on the shelf. So there's something about having a loop that works with your anatomy, physiology, your eyesight, your vision, your hands, your dexterity. If you're not, this thing is the cheapest. There's a spin. Oh, it even spins because you could switch the. Oh, that is pretty cool. I guess you could switch the magnification with other. This one is fine. I don't even know what it is. What is it? 10 times. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it works good. So, if you're using a loop that you're uncomfortable with, buy some cheap ones and try them out for a little while, and you might be surprised that on the results. So this is my favorite. I keep it on the side, and without further ado, let's get to these pennies. Thank you for bearing with me for 4 minutes. If you stood here for those 4 minutes, you might stay here for the whole half hour. Who knows? Yeah, these videos usually go for a half hour because there's copper in them, and copper videos, coin roll hunting takes a little bit longer. All right, not bad, because there's just more to look at with copper. That's all. All right. And let me tell you, as far as these little black finger gloves, The white ones are better, in my opinion, because they got more grip. These are smoother. They take a long time to learn how to use. The ones that are like regular rubber gloves, much better. But I've learned how to use these already. And I bought a couple thousand of them. So I'm going to be using them for the foreseeable future. But if you were like if you didn't need thousands and thousands of them, I'd say go with the rubber. And the other thing is on camera, the other ones, the white ones, they get dirty. It looks kind of disgusting. And pennies are basically dirty. So that's the other reason I like using finger gloves. Because these two fingers are the ones that I touch mostly. Even the other fingers will get a little dirty by the end of the video, but nothing compared to those two. I mean, I could put a third glove on if I want to, but it's not. I find it's not necessary. No wide AM. No wide AM. Do I have any more water? No, I drank it all. I'm gonna have to cough a little bit. I ate these oatmeal cookies, and you know how you get like some oatmeal stuck in your teeth. I started choking on it. See, what's that between the 1 and 9? I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. Oh wow. Let me see. So I pull out my handy dandy loop. Between the 1 and the 9 is just dirt. Those, let me tell you something. Those will be great. If that's not like, let me see. I have to check. Where's my thing? If those are like gas blisters or die breaks, whatever you want to call, you know what I'm saying. If those are mint errors, those are pretty cool. If I just wipe them off, then they're not mint errors. Shoot, I can't tell. I think I wiped them off. Oh yeah, it was going through the right there. Oh, that looks lighter. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not holding on to that. Not one copper so far. I mean, I know it's in there. So if all that other stuff that I talked about at the beginning of the video out of the way, on a more positive note, not that the other stuff was necessarily negative, but this is a copper, large date. I have been getting more and more positive comments lately. We'll put that as the AU. And one of them that is becoming a theme of some of the comments I'm getting is that they like my style. That other channels do not coin roll hunt the way I do. Now, does that make mine better than theirs? Of course it does. No, I'm just kidding. I had to say that. I couldn't help myself. No, it does not. Oh, I gotta see what that is. Otis, Otis, what is that, Otis? It looks like a track or something. Oh, that's super weird. I'll hold on to it. Um, but this is where I was going, and let me see. I don't think anybody's going to realize what I'm going to say in response to. You see this? I know this is not like a 60 or a 61, but it almost has that bronze look to it. Oh, snapperoni! I was close, but the 62 is not bronze. It's the 59, 50, and 50, 59, 60, and 61. That's pretty weird. I wonder if there's any tin in this. Oh wow, is that a double die on the date on the two? Nah. But what a bronzy looking. The S looks double. Looks like it has a double. I don't know. It could be just the side that's hit. Oh, the S looks 62. Hold on a second. Let's pull up our hand. The 62, if it has any doubling on the obverse, is a key variety. And check out the, what I say, the S. Check out the S. Oh, and the U. Oh, yeah. I don't know about the W. The B. Oh, this is cool, man. Oh, this is cool. All right, so I'm going to put this down as a key variety. Very nice, very nice, very cool. All right. That they like my style. My style is different than other YouTube channels, coin roll hunting, and it's really. I mean, if I had to think about it, and I have spoken about this before. 20. I was a social worker, counselor for 20, therapist for 20 years. So one of my strengths as a social worker was, um, what's it called? Yeah, I know. I see that up there. I'm not going to hold on to it. No. Was the interview, right? The interview, the assessment. That was one of my strengths. Was the assessment. Let me tell you. I know I told this story in the past. Man, some clients try to lie to me, boy. They did not get away. Man, let me tell I was good, man. I was good. I was good. I had them tell me the truth without them even realizing it. Yeah, so tell me about that. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. And how did you get there? Oh, I see. What were you doing before that? Right. Right. Yeah. hmm And then when you got there, what did you do? But you just said that you weren't doing that a minute ago. Now you are doing. I don't understand. Were you not doing it, or were you doing it? Oh, I mean, I was, but then I wasn't, and then you was. Then okay. So at what point did you stop doing it? At this point. Oh, okay. So at this point, and then I write down what they said, right? I said, okay. And then what? And then what did you start doing next at 10:45 then? If you were doing that at 10:40, what were you doing at 10:45? Oh yeah, then I went over here. I said, okay, that's good. And what were you doing over there? And man, let me tell you, after a couple hours of that, they just wanted to tell me the truth, man. They were like, yeah, yeah, I got problems and I need help. And oh, all right, great. You would have told me that 2 hours ago. You could have saved me a lot of time. But they're nervous. People are nervous. So they think they're going to get in trouble. And and for the most part, with social services, as long as you're doing the right thing and you're doing what people tell you to do, you're okay. Once you deviate from that, then that's when, yes, you can get in trouble. So investigating, researching, dissecting, that's like my my bread and butter. Staring at things. Wow, what a surface, huh? Noticing inconsistencies. 78D. Let me look at that under the loop. And we got a copper, another copper. Got a few of them. So that's my personality. You can't copy that. You can't copy. You can try to learn from somebody's technique, right? So I don't know if you remember, I told you I went to art school, right? And when you're a freshman, the students who are in your freshman year class, you're going to get to know them very well. You're all new. You're going to become buddy with some of them. But when you're in your fine arts class, you have to copy and try to reproduce to the best of your ability the 75, the masters, right? Michelangelo, Raphael. You got to try to copy them, drawing statues and, figure drawing and all that, right? But no matter what, no matter how much you try to emulate someone else's art, if you allow yourself, your true nature will come out on the paper. You have a style inside of you. That's you. And if you allow that to show, it will. So by the end of the year, there were people whose drawings were so magnificent, but they looked like nothing else I've ever seen before. Yeah, they might have had a flavor of this, a style of that, but generally speaking, it was them. Some people had more of a primitive, naive style. There was this one guy who was able to do little boxes, like cross hatching, like a collage. He did it with a pencil. And if you got very close to the drawing, you saw little squares. But from far away, it looked like a photo. At about 15 feet, it looked like a black and white photo. But as you got closer and closer to the drawing, you saw these little boxes, man, like the size of a penny or smaller, depending on the size of the drawing. And that was some wild, vicious. And this guy was something else. And then there were other people who they used this called a wash, that they used the ink with the wash, and it almost looked like watercolor, that type of style I'm saying. So some people went that direction. Some people used charcoal. And it was just, they used negative space. It was bananas. But no matter what, no matter how much, we got a dime in here. There's a dime in this row, a weird looking dime too. No matter how much you try to copy somebody else, well, if you just wanted to copy somebody else, there was a good chance your art was going to kind of be mediocre. But it was the ones who really found their voice to transfer the medium onto a canvas, paper. Those are the ones who, and that took me a while to learn. Wasn't natural for me at all. Anywho, so the way I do my, what's that? I got this over. Let me see. The way I do my coin roll hunting, it's me. This is me. It's natural. Nobody taught me how to do. I did watch, Rob Finds Treasures and all these other people, and it just wasn't me. That's not me. This is me. I like to really look at all the little details on a penny. Yeah, it started to come off. And see if there's an error in there. I don't know if that's an error. I don't know if that's something solid or not. Let me go grab a alcohol swab. I know they're here on the. There they go. All right. Ah, shit. Whoops. Sorry about that. You just want to see if that's going to come out or not. Yeah. All right, it came off. I think so. I wonder if the alcohol is the reason I used alcohol. I wonder if that's why the gloves broke before. I just want to make sure that wasn't like a metal blob. You know what I mean? A mint error. So if it was, the alcohol wouldn't have taken it off. All right, let's take a look at it again. Huh. Well, it came off the E and S. I guess I didn't dig too much. So it looks like it's just dirt or something. Yeah, so this is my style. Is it again, is it better than someone else's? No, but what I think it does do is it offers a different perspective, right? A different technique, a different solution, a different approach to, well, I guess it's penny roll hunting, right? You can call it coin roll hunting, but all I focus on is pennies. You see that on the left has the doubling a little bit. It's not worth anything, but if that was if it was clearer, more contrasty, it would be nice, but it's not. And that's how I learned. This is how I started off. If there's any doubling on the obverse front, then we have a key variety. I don't think there is though. And I learned a lot about the different errors, for pennies, specifically for pennies. I learned what to look for, and if something is odd, like that's machine doubling on the bottom there, you know, I'm gonna notice it quicker. Any double ear? Nope, no double ear, Jess. Oh, wow. Look at that, Jazz. Oh, super dope. So I bet you this is a, no, I can't bet you nothing. I don't know, man. Super dope, though. Oh, that's nice. Wow. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. I only got 3 um, coins for the shorts. And I like to have at least 6 or 7. So let's do another roll. I don't even know who's going to be here for this roll, but whatever. I do what I want. Anybody guess who that? Anybody guess from the last video who said that? Whatever, whatever. I do what I want. That was Cartman from the from South Park, and that scene just had me and my wife in stitches. All right, well that's different. It's not silver or anything, but 2008, just different. I guess it's some sort of liquid or something. Super cool. I guess that's, I don't know if that's a lamination error or not. I doubt it. Yeah, so like I was saying, I get more and more, I've been getting more and more comments like that. Hey Jess, you know, I like your style, and you do your technique is different, your style, your approach is different than in other channels. And what else can I ask for, you know? Oh yeah, I could ask to click like and subscribe. I could ask for that. I could ask you to watch the videos to the end. I could ask that. I think if you go through my through the playlist, it shows the thumbnails of the uh, the scheduled videos. You know, so you know if you want to see the scheduled videos as I post them, then you can consider becoming a member. I think that's probably Well, you got the videos, right? The scheduled videos, and then you get to talk to me about them like when they're fresh. You know what I mean? You know, hate to tell you, but you know, when when subscribers and viewers leave comments, man, that video is from weeks ago. You know what I mean? You know, nobody really realizes that unless you're looking through my playlist, and then you'll see, oh wow, this guy's got all these members only videos. And they're not really, some are members only. Yes, there's about 40 videos that are members only. No double ear. I don't think there is. There's about 40 videos that are members only. So if something is truly members only, then it will never go to the public. You know, like when I go on vacation or I post something, you know, that's for the members, special content. And the other videos, it's called members to public, right? If you try to put, if you put up a video, right, when you get to the end, it says, oh, do you want to post it right now? And then if you look down, there'll be something that says members to public. And that's basically saying that, oh, your scheduled video 2004, your scheduled video can be viewed by the members until whatever date you put that it goes public. So, as you can imagine, people who became members, it's because, you know, they wanted to be immersed into the channel, right? It's $5, and for $5 a month, $60 a year, you get to watch, you know, hundreds and thousands, really, if you want to include the shorts, thousands of videos. And that's also something that no other channel does. I really do my best to put up as much content as possible, plus extra content, plus, and to give value, right? Because there's one thing I could never take something from somebody if I'm not giving them, you know, at least what they're paying for. You know, I prefer to give you more than what you're paying for if I can. And I think I do that. So that's something else about the channel that is different than other channels. You know, so you get to support the channel. You get to see the videos as I post them. Like this video is being posted June 20th, right? And the only reason I'm even telling you is because if you're still here after 35 minutes, then you're a good subscriber. You know, you're a fan of the channel. 66. If there's any doubling on the obverse, it is a key variety. Let me look at this. Yeah, let's look together. Let me look at it under the loop real quick. That T looks 99% The T in trust, the last one. Last T. I'm going to see if I can get close enough to show you the doubling on the T. It's on the left bottom. I don't know if you can see it there or not. Is there other doubling? I don't know. Let me look at it again. I mean, can it be dye deterioration? It's possible. I'll put it to the side. We'll see. We'll look at it again later. So that's pretty cool. You know, obviously it's cool for me because I get to interact with all the different members. Except Donald. Donald, where are you, Donald? Donald's kind of like a silent observer. Well, feel free to put out messages, Donald. I'm here for you. 92, we're looking for the close AM. But our other members, Cat, AKA CataTonic, Sandra, Otis, and Eric from keeneEyeCollectables. Leave regular comments, and that's cool, you know. So other subscribers cannot see the comments that the members leave me until the video goes public. So again, it's kind of, you know, it's cool. You know, it's cool. And I'm going to assume, which you shouldn't assume, right? But I'm going to anyway, that the viewers who say things like, "Oh, you do things differently. I like your channel." That you're the guys and gals who might consider becoming members, joining the club. Wow. I'm telling you, I saw this one from like a mile away, man. That is some I don't know if that's some strike or if this is uncirculated or not. Let me look at it. Wow. Those 22s, man, I'm telling you. I'll put that to the side. That's an absolute zinger. It's not a proof, but woof, it's you know, it could be a special mint strike or something like that. 1972. See if we have any doubling again. I don't think so. It's an uneven, the planche is uneven. See how it goes from thin to thick? Thin, 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 thick? Let me weigh this one. Remember, the edge is considered the third side. Right? You got the obverse, you got the reverse, and you have the edge. 304, okay. Just one of those things. Look, see if you can see it from, look how thin it is, right? Then it gets thicker. So and it could, oh, I think it's bent too. Ah, okay, maybe that's what it is. It's bent. Is it bent? It's a weird one. Yeah, so sometimes the sheet metal that they made the pennies out of, the planchets, is uneven, and that will lead to different thicknesses on the rim. And you want to check the weight, because if it's too thick or too thin, it might be over or under the weight tolerance. 70D. Oh, that's nice. Figure out if that's going to be a BU or an AU. That's a nice one. Figure that out later. But with that said, I do appreciate all of the supportive comments. It's not that I don't know. It's not cool to be unsupportive and mean. That's all. It doesn't make you necessarily a bad person. I mean, maybe you are a bad. I don't know. But it's uncalled for. I guess that's that's my point. And look for the extra V on the 2023. Nope. I won't always do a second roll, but we did move kind of quickly through that first one. Again, if you're here for the if you've been here for the whole 45 minutes, I'm going to give you a special thank you. That I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. We got 7 interesting coins. I'll give you a quick look if you remember them. Gotta make sure that thing is off. Oh my goodness! When I got that one, we got that one, we got that one. This is an intriguing one. If you have any thoughts on that dime, let me know. We got that black one. Oh yeah, that one might be a key variety. That 2022, that's like a special mint strike. And then that 72. Why did we put the 72 there for? Oh, it's this the thickness one. Okay, so please click like, subscribe. Thank you again. Thank you all. Thank you to our members. Thank you to our subscribers. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you to everyone who's left a nice comment. I really appreciate it. God bless you, and I will see you in episode. This was 172. I'll see you in episode 173.